Now, some of the votes are still being counted as Republicans and Democrats sort out to see who is going to have the majority in the House of Delegates, because it appears the Democrats still have the majority in the Senate. Our Jake Burns has been following the races for the Republicans, but we start with our Cam Thompson, who's been following what's at stake for the Democratic Party tonight. Cam?
Yeah, and Bill, I'm going to have to sort of maybe change what I was going to be saying here, as we are just about to have an announcement here. We are just seeing a lot of the House of Delegates elects coming into the stadium here, but before they walked in here, just sort of an overall joyous atmosphere. And I'm just going to pause here so we can listen in on what they're about to say. With that is House Minority Leader, or potentially change here, Dawn Scott, standing on stage.
Everybody got me okay? All the cameras picking me up well? Alrighty, so I'm going to introduce our next speaker in 1 second. In 1 second. Alrighty. Alrighty. Get to go? Good. You ready for the people to introduce you? You, me, the people. All righty. So I would like to introduce House Democratic Leader Dawn Scott.
Well, today, the people of the Commonwealth of Virginia have spoken. And what they said was, we won't go backwards. What they said was, we believe in freedom. That nobody has they don't have the blueprint for freedom. We have the blueprint for freedom in the Democratic Party. Michael Fagan's in Virginia Beach. Isn't it appropriate that the 51st seat would be Michael Fagan's? A 20-year Air Force veteran, a master sergeant, retired, that raised his right hand to throw his name in the ring because he saw the Commonwealth going the wrong direction. And he said, no, that's not the freedom that I fought for. So I have to come and raise my right hand so I can protect the freedoms that I fought for. And tonight, we believe that Michael Fagans is victorious, and he's the 51st seat in the Commonwealth of Virginia. He's the seat that will flip the House from red to blue. We've been telling y'all, we have been telling y'all, and we have been telling y'all.
And you've been listening to a former Democratic minority leader in the House of Delegates, Dawn Scott, claiming victory, claiming that 51st delegate seat. So in a sense, if that holds up, he could be House Speaker, Dawn Scott. Let's check in now with our Jake Burns, who's been following the Republicans' efforts this night and what they are talking about. Jake.
Well, yeah, Bill, I would beg a guess that most Republicans are not yet to jump to that conclusion that the minority leader, former minority leader at least, just made. However, we were closely watching some of the races around central Virginia, specifically how Republicans would fare in the Richmond suburbs. And most of those, in those cases, in the competitive races, they did not fare that well. We were actually right here at the watch party for State Senator Siobhan Dunavant and House candidate Riley Shea. Both races, as Bill mentioned earlier, have been called for their Democratic opponents. Now, the race anchored in Petersburg that we also mentioned, where Republican Kim Taylor was facing Democrat Kimberly Adams Pope, is close, but it does appear that Adams has the lead there. All of these races are ones that were really competitive heading into Election Day, and that Governor Glenn Youngkin also campaigned very closely for those three candidates. One GOP source here tonight at the party told me they have to find a way to better get their voters locked in on early voting, despite efforts that were made by Youngkin and the party during this campaign to do just that. Again, you heard Democrats are celebrating. It isn't necessarily a landslide win, though, so it remains to be seen what, if anything, Republicans will try to glean out of the results this evening. For her part, Senator Dunavant was here. She addressed reporters and her supporters. She's not conceding the race just yet, saying she wants to wait until the morning to make a final call on that and final decision there. But she did say that she's proud of the campaign that she ran.
Our message, our positivity, our vision. I'm on track. I'm so proud of the 8 years I've had in the Senate and the things that I've been able to do that are reasonable and consensus building for Virginia. I know that's what we need more of. And so we'll do an analysis and look at this and see what it says. But no, I am 100% proud of my campaign. It was perfect.
Governor Youngkin attached himself to candidates like Donovan across the Commonwealth. We have not yet heard from him tonight. It'll be interesting to see what he says about these results. For now, reporting live in Henrico County, Jake Burns, CBS 6.
All right, thank you, Jake. So far we know the Democrats are claiming that 21st seat in the Senate, maintaining control there. And you heard Don Scott earlier, the former minority leader for the Democrats in the House of Delegates, saying Democrats have taken that 51st seat and with that control of that House.